Now I'm joined by Shawn VanDiver from Florida. He's the co-director of the Truman National Security Project from San Diego. Sir, welcome to the show. I want to begin by asking you about this growing list of companies with global connections cutting ties with NRA, with NRA attacking them on social media. Will this come back to haunt the NRA?
I think it sure will. I mean, nobody knows that money speaks louder than the NRA. Right? They leverage their money to help ensure that firearms companies are more important voices in Congress than the voices of children and families here at home who are being shot in the street every day. So they understand that money talks, and I think that all these companies fleeing them is a great indicator. It's a great indicator that Emma Gonzalez and the other Parkland kids are making real progress, and they're going to be the folks that take on the NRA and affect positive change finally in our country.
Well, Shawn, can anyone really maintain this momentum to change U.S. gun laws? Because we see that even after Sandy Hook, it dwindled to nothing, basically. Could things go differently this time around?
I think it can. I think our country is in a place where more people are paying attention to politics and more people are paying attention to policies coming out of government, not just federal government, but state and local government. And people are ready for positive change in myriad issues. I mean, look at the Me Too movement. Look at We Said Enough. Look at the Parkland students and on guns. Look at all of these issues where we're seeing people show up and turn out and stay there. Right here in San Diego, Congressman Darrell Issa has had a protest outside of his office every day for 2 years, maybe more. People are engaged and they're ready to change. They're ready for shootings to stop dominating the news coverage every couple months.
Well then, is the NRA losing its battle here, or is this just a temporary setback?
Well, the NRA's website is down right now. It appears they have a DDoS attack. It appears that they're getting hit from all sides, and I think that they are losing this battle. And the thing that I would encourage all of your viewers in the U.S., if your kids are going to be participating in this March 24th walkout, have them go to the GOP Republican congressional district offices. Have them sit there, because the least they can do if they're not going to change the gun laws is babysit. And the reason why I recommend they go there rather than any NRA area is that, the NRA is just the messenger. They're just the folks that are spending the money, and they're the lobbyists doing their job. The real problem here is Republicans in Congress and Republicans in state houses who are passing these laws, such as laws that suggest that it's a good idea for teachers to be armed. That is probably the dumbest idea I've ever heard for a suggestion for a law ever. It's a bad idea. Teachers already have enough to worry about. Worrying about maintaining their firearm is just a bridge too far.
Shawn, do you think, talking about converting action into legislation, President Trump once said that he wants to raise the age from 18 to 21 to purchase a gun. Where are we in terms of legislation and actual policies?
Well, we're hearing GOP lawmakers talk about that policy, as well as several others. It sounds like there might be a little bit of give on this, but it's not going to be good enough just to ban a bump stock and just to raise the age limit. We have to have universal background checks for every single transfer of a firearm. We have to require training. We should probably require a 5-year cycle of background checks and training so that we know that people are still eligible to own firearms, are still competent and are still have their wits about them and haven't committed any heinous crimes since they purchased their weapons. We can't just do a little bit here. The time for incremental change is over. We've tried the NRA's method of adding more guns to the streets, and it's not working. People keep dying. We need to have a new idea. We need to have different things happening. And the first place to start is universal background checks, raising the age, and a cap on the amount of rounds you can keep in a magazine.
Shawn VanDiver from Florida, thanks so much.